Hello, my name is Leo, and today I invited Martijn Linderman. So I will ask lots of stuff about business. So this is my first time to ask or have an interview entrepreneur in Netherlands. So I'm a little bit nervous. So firstly, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure. My name is Martijn Linderman. I'm from Holland. I live in Amsterdam. I'm 39 years old.
What is your business and then?
Yeah. I think you mean Follow, the business that's coming up. Follow is a social network for travelers mainly. The reason why we started this mostly out of opportunity and necessity. We saw an opportunity to differentiate ourselves from all the other travel platforms by making a video platform. Video where you can buy trips. And the necessity came more from seeing things happening in the world and knowing how powerful a social network can be to do good in the world. When those two meet, something like Follow.
Okay, so I heard before Follow you have some hijacking or something like that.
Yeah,
so
true. Yeah.
Please tell me the story for.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I studied here as well at the University of Amsterdam. I studied media and culture.
Media and culture.
Yeah. After that, I started working in media, and from there I started entrepreneuring because at that moment I lost my job actually.
You lost your job?
Yeah, lost my job, and I had a year to think what am I going to do now. And actually I wanted to be an entrepreneur since I was already 5 years old.
Why?
Yeah, I liked the whole idea of being independent and making your own choices. Yeah.
You didn't want to be hired?
No, that's true, yeah. And that wish was already there at a very young age, but I didn't do anything about it until I turned 30. And also out of necessity, because I had to think of something, I finally started. And that went very well, very quickly. I started Best Hotel Offers, which grew very fast. It gave me the chance to invest in other startups and co-found other startups. So I had platforms like Butler Buddy, AddUp, Hotel OK. And then after a couple of years, I also started Hotel King, which is now about 2.5 years ago. And yeah, that's a strange story a little bit.
Strange story.
We already knew that we wanted to make a social network. That was pretty clear. That the gap in the travel industry would be in getting a higher retention on your apps. For instance, the travel platforms like Booking and Expedia, you only use it as a utility.
Yes.
You use it when you book a hotel, but for the rest, you don't go there for fun to those apps.
Yeah.
And we knew that the success would be if you could make a travel app that people like to use, so you have a very high retention. And you need to have some element of social or fresh content to keep people interested. So we thought we'll make a video platform, a social network.
So you wanted the viewer to enjoy the travel.
Yeah. We wanted to be relevant before you go on holiday, to give you inspiration on where to go, see where other people are going, and we wanted to be relevant during your stay. So when you're at the beach and you want to know what's everybody doing here in this tropical island, and you go to our feed and you see, they're all at this bar, or they are going out there, or they do a tour. So we wanted to be relevant at every moment, before, during, and after your trip, and after also with sharing where you've been. And the way to do that was to go social.
That's why. So as for the university, but why did you take the media, because you wanted to be an entrepreneur?
No, not necessarily. No, I always found media very interesting. It has such a big impact and influence on people's lives that analyzing that is a lot of fun, and it's very important to keep doing. So I had a natural interest in media. It's in hindsight a very lucky choice for me, because now you're in media. Didn't expect that from the beginning. And that's also why probably that whole shift for Hotel King happened, where you went from a platform that was meant just for travel, purchasing travel, and it shifted towards Follow, which is more like a media company, casting images and videos towards the world on where to go and what to buy, what to book. That has been a logical transition.
Firstly, you focused on the traveling then you noticed the existing traveling is like a little bit boring.
Yeah, super boring.
Super boring.
Made something that's for the customer much more interesting, but also for the user much more interesting. So
you're creating the application now?
Yeah, right. I hope 3 months from now we'll be live. Before the summer holiday. Yeah,
yeah, many people will come then.
Yeah, hopefully.
I want to be an entrepreneur. Then what is the interesting point of an entrepreneur? Because you wanted to be an entrepreneur.
I always thought it was the part of being independent. Until you realize after a while that you've got so much responsibilities that it doesn't really feel like being independent anymore. You cannot always do whatever you want, of course.
Independence.
Yeah. But still, that feeling is there, and I would prefer it over a regular job. So for you, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you have that same feeling that what I always had when I was younger and worked at different jobs, if you feel like you work in a place and you think, I could do this better if I would run this company. You know? It doesn't matter where you work. I always had the feeling and I looked around. Yeah, this could be different and this could be way better.
And I can do better.
Yeah, I think that's what I hear of many entrepreneurs, that they always have this feeling from, if it would be mine, I would make decisions differently, or I would run it my own way. And that fire to do it yourself or your way, or I think that burns in every entrepreneur.
What is the vision of the Follow now?
Yeah. Well, the short version is that we just, besides making money, we want to do something good in the world. So we try to think ahead of what our technology can do and might do, and solve problems and also avoid problems with it. And for the short term, that would be for us to make just a very interesting travel platform that's much more interesting for the buyer and the people who use the platform for the content. In the medium long term, that could be doing our part in terms of climate change. We could use our algorithm to give different order in the results, where we would put things first that are a little bit better for the environment. You could put an electric rental car before a gasoline rental car, for instance. You can put a train before a flight, you can put an eco hotel before a normal hotel. So you can steer with your algorithm, but also how we disperse people over the planet in terms of tourism. You can think of giving an advantage in your algorithm to certain locations that really need the extra tourism, instead of locations that are overcrowded already and have a problem with so many people.
So I want to promote the praise. Everyone didn't know this, but it's a good praise.
Yeah, and that's very useful for us, because the people that will post the content will make their content shoppable. So they are the explorers. They go out there and find new things, capture it in video. They will make sure that the other people will go. And in terms of that, we can give different commissions to different situations. For instance, if you have a shoppable account on Follow, we share the commission of the booking with you. But we could offer a higher commission if you post a green option than if you don't post a green option, which means that we steer the influencers towards choosing green, and they steer everybody below that towards choosing green. And if you then get enough mass, all the suppliers will have to change as well. Imagine that we would be the biggest travel platform in the world. So we as a company decide we're going to pay a little bit more for green solutions. So the influencers go there, they influence the rest, they go there, and suddenly the suppliers, if you want to be relevant and if you want to sell, you better shift as well. Yeah, so how it works, if you are on holiday in, for instance, Bali, an island in Indonesia, where you would normally shoot a video and maybe post it on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. Now you can post it with us, and then you have the option to, in that nice video of yours, to show us from where did you sleep, what hotel, where did you eat at the restaurant, what flight did you take, did you have a rental car, did you rent a jet ski, did you do a jungle tour. All these things from a drop down you can just choose and select, and the buttons will appear on your video. Now other people will watch those videos and they will simply add them to their shopping basket if they see something cool. And in the end, the client goes to the shopping basket and they see a whole list of things that they want to do, and then they check out.
Is that like selling our schedule on trip or something like that? Experience.
Yeah, but you can combine it from different people, so you don't have to purchase somebody's whole trip. You can take a little bit of that, a little bit of that.
Oh, I understand. I see. It's just was very interesting. And then the next question. I think most of the viewer of my YouTube channel is the students, and then who is interested in the business. So, are there any advice to the student, or which kind of people do you want to hire?
That's a good question. I love creative people. I love to work with creative people. Yeah. And I think studies is important, but it's not the decisive factor in hiring anymore. It's how well you as a person are flexible in your mind and how well you can adapt, learn new things. Mostly how eager you are to learn and how curious you are, and that will get you the furthest. And if you then find as a new worker the things that you like the most and where you really get your joy out of, and you also have that flexible mind, then work will be very fun to do, and you'll probably get very far.
So flexibility and creativity.
Yeah.
And that's all the question. And then we can use that to follow. So when we visit that to Amsterdam from Japan, then we can check the follow.
Do that, cool.
So thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for interviewing. Thank you.